Come through, queen. I wanna see ya. Come through, queen.
Hi, everyone. It's Dan.
And Brendan.
And this is Come Through, Queen. Hey, Brendan.
Hello, Daniel.
We got some news items to get to.
Sure.
What do you want to start with?
Let's get this out of the way. BravoCon is coming back, and it's coming to Vegas.
I know. It's like, if it was New York, could this have been the year I got my butt there?
Maybe.
Although I gotta say, Vegas, it's a fun place to be. It's a fun place to go. I'm just curious to see like how this all plays out.
Yeah, so my thought was, I've been to BravoCon twice, not to brag. But like I had like a press pass both times. And the thing about BravoCon that I liked in New York was that I could remove myself. I could evacuate the dance floor at any given time and just be like back at home and like get away from the like craziness.
Yeah, take a breather.
I think like if we were to go to Vegas, we'd have to really lean in. Like, what's her name? Sandra from Facebook.
Sandra from Facebook. I don't think Sandra's even her name. Oh my God. Listen, I'm kind of curious because like I would imagine a lot of people sending their press to BravoCon in New York. It's like, you're here.
You're here, yeah.
I wonder like if they're going to get less press going there to cover it.
The thing is, I think like the girls in the press rooms are going to make their case to their organization. Sure. Be like, hey, Us Weekly.
Yeah. Well, no, of course, like the major, but like I think they're like, correct me if I'm wrong, smaller press outlets present during New York BravoCon.
Sure, yeah. But I mean, like, it'll give the Vegas girlies like a chance.
Okay.
I'm sure there's people in Vegas who like want to go.
Give the Vegas girlies a chance. I would love like the fantasy of we're in Vegas. Housewives of Las Vegas.
Oh.
And it's very interesting because like obviously we got Jacqueline there. Although hasn't she been talking about like leaving?
She's moving to OC.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's moving to OC.
She found a house recently.
Okay. Oh, well there goes that.
The things you learn listening to Two Teas in a Pod.
Okay, but then Lisa Vanderpump I think gave an interview recently saying that she wants to potentially retire in Las Vegas.
Okay, but she's not going to go back to Real Housewives.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess we'll see. I mean, we're still like months and months out, so there's...
It's November 3rd to 5th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like election time.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Although we're like on and off year right now.
No year's an off year, baby. There's
no
always something to vote for.
Oh, no, listen, I'm the one going to like the primary of the primary.
Okay. So am I. What are you trying to prove?
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying I am. Okay. So that's BravoCon. Viva Las Vegas. Let's get to something that we have been wondering about. And I think maybe I even, or both of us have like made the case for this in the past.
Have we?
A RHONY Legacy reincarnation as a RHUGT.
Yes.
So Page 6 is reporting.
Yes.
That the once dead RHONY Legacy is coming back as Ultimate Girls Trip Season 5.
Which, sure.
I'm more interested in this than what RHONY Legacy would have been. I would imagine RHONY Legacy would have been even shorter than a Jersey season.
Yeah, and you know what? I think with RHUGT kind of like revitalizing some of the housewives individually. So not RHUGT season 3.
Three.
The one that we're watching. Yes. This could have the potential to be the little like jumpstart we need into actually doing RHONY Legacy.
Okay. Yeah. Because listen, I think my concern was for RHONY Legacy. What is going to be a plot that is carrying us through 3 months of filming?
Right.
Like these women operate better in a 10-day span.
Yeah.
I would say.
Let's talk about the rumored cast and then talk more. So rumored cast is Luann, Sonia, Dorinda.
Yes.
All expected.
Yeah.
Kelly Clorne Ben Simone.
Yes.
Pretty much expected in all like the recent conversations.
Sure.
The unexpected person that is rumored, like that is probably going to be on, Ramona.
Yeah. Not surprised in the least.
Though she had sworn off RHONY altogether, though a check's a check and relevance is relevance. And she's got a bachelorette business to sell.
She's either she or Avery is selling it to resell. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, selling Teresa down the river.
Well, see, it's interesting. I think this brings us to a good conversation point. It's like Ramona made the right move in being like, oh, I'm done. Mm-hmm. And Jill made the wrong move of being, oh, like, this is how negotiations going. I want to do favor nations. We should be paying this. Like, I was off of this. You all got fired. Blah, blah. It's like, just chill the fuck out.
Yeah, stop talking about it. And I mean, like, even fucking Luann posted something today about the RHONY Legacy, or the RHONY Legacy.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
she posted a fucking Instagram post like just literally today. And it's a photo of her, Dorinda, Sonia, Ramona, Kelly on Tinsley's face, and a question mark over Bethany's face with the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip logo over it.
She's sick.
With the caption, I've been hearing some rumblings. Who would like to see this show and who should come back? Thinking face. It's like,
shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, like, this is a lovingly shut up.
Like, get out of your own way, Bonch, please.
I think Page Six was reporting it's going to like film in a few months. So we have like time to really square away casting decisions.
If it doesn't go away altogether.
Because like, as we know, Portia was a last minute replacement for Tinsley on current RHUGT. So I do think this is the right decision.
Let's throw some wild cards on there, please. Let's get away from just like the core cast that we like left the show with.
Well, I know what the path you're going down.
Wait, who? Jules?
Jennifer Gilbert.
And Jennifer Gilbert. Get Jennifer Gilbert in there. Why not?
I think like someone recently gave an interview and like couldn't remember her name. I think it was Jill Zarin.
I know. I brought that up on this podcast.
Okay, on this
it was
podcast.
on Jeff Lewis Live.
Of course. Oh, how could I forget? Yeah, I think that's it for RHUGT RHONY.
So let's get to what everyone's talking about this week.
Everyone's talking about it, really.
Tom Sandoval has broken his silence, and he did it on Howie Mandel's podcast,
which is like a lot. It live streams on YouTube, but is pre-recorded. Yeah, co-hosted with his daughter.
Good.
And I think we got word that like the reason for the season is that Tom is like friends with like a friend of the producer or something, or maybe the producer himself.
I think like one of like the producer's son is in Tom's band or something like that.
It's so sad.
I know.
I mean, I watched a few minutes of it here and there. One of the sad things, not that we should be pitying Tom Sandoval, but like Howie Mandel's like, wait a minute, you guys are still living together? And he's like, all right, number one, I can't afford to like pay this mortgage and then get another place. And number two, I don't have
a
friend's couch to sleep on.
Can't you go live with Schwartz and Joe?
Schwartz and Joe.
Next to like one of the like hampers of dirty clothes.
I know.
In the living room.
Like, doesn't Raquel have an apartment?
Yeah. She probably has like a roommate though.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Okay. So obviously people are complaining, Howie Mandel, you don't even know what you're talking about. To the daughter's credit, she was knowledgeable, but like, it's not the daughter Mandel podcast. It's the Howie Mandel podcast.
Here's the thing. Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter that Howie Mandel doesn't know anything.
Oh, no. Actually, like, I did think it, because like, we are going to get the thing where Tom is being asked by someone who knows something.
Yeah.
So if anything, like, this is a different flavor.
I mean, let's think back to Larry King. He didn't know a thing
about anyone.
He didn't know a thing when he was interviewing people.
Yeah.
He was viewed as one of the greatest interviewers of our time.
Oh my God, is Howie the Larry King successor?
No. I watched some of that, and like he would go to ads, and it would be like him doing ads in front of his like projector. He's in front of a projector. It's like the set's really bad too. It's Howie Mandel. Doesn't he have a lot of money?
Oh yeah, like so here's the theory. I would assume he's doing it like to give the daughter a job.
Yeah.
You know, because like you got to be making millions off of America's Got Talent.
Sure, yeah.
Right? That's like network television, like, and like a high rated show, I want to say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And didn't he do other stuff?
Oh, I mean, he's been around forever.
I mean, Bobby's World.
Bobby's World. Don't you know?
Oh my God. Wait, do you remember early COVID? Probably like early summer COVID. It became a thing online where people thought that Howie Mandel had been taken hostage.
By whom?
And that he was recording TikToks from wherever he was being taken hostage.
And giving clues?
People saw clues to the point where he had to release a statement saying that he was not being held hostage. I think it was like July 2020.
I need to look back.
Look back. It was like a big... you were never on TikTok, so you wouldn't really know.
No. Yeah.
I don't wonder what you were doing that entire time when the rest of us were like talking.
Well, you know, I was crossing, bitch. Animal Crossing.
Oh. I was like, CrossFit? You've never done that.
You gotta drag me to Crunch.
When was the last time you went?
Oh my God. Listen, I've been sick. You guys could tell I'm a little stuffed up right now, and I'm still here.
I swear, every 2 weeks you like are like, oh, I've been stuffed up.
Oh my God. It's a tough life. Howie Mandel, lest we forget, Deal or No Deal with Meghan Markle.
That's what I was trying to think of.
I mean, he's got even before America's Got Talent, he must have like been set with Deal or No Deal.
Do people ask him about her?
I'm sure.
Does he answer? Also, he's the guy who doesn't like germs. Yes. And then they shaved off Sandoval's mustache during the interview.
I know, which like I was like furiously searching like Tom Sandoval, no mustache. And I couldn't find like the after pic.
Oh,
I'm sure I could have just like
you could have like scrubbed to the end of the interview.
Also, like as if I don't know what he looks like without a mustache. I don't know. I just wanted to see like 2023 Tom Sandoval without a mustache.
Like, but they shaved it off. Like that's the problem.
Okay. Oh, like so, like it's like he's shedding his skin.
We rid you of this, and you are fixed.
Yes, you're fixed. I don't know. Wow. And Andy has had a lot to say about it.
Well, like, of course. Also, like, the thing, I think the headline of, like, Tom's behavior is, like, he puts a lot of blame on Ariana, and he claims that they were broken up with before this all broke, and that, like, after they were broken up with, she asked him to fertilize her frozen eggs. You didn't hear this?
I missed that.
Are you a podcaster about Bravo stuff, or are you not?
Am I a Bravo fan?
No.
Wow, I missed that. Like, no one's running with that headline.
But it also, like, doesn't fit the narrative.
Yeah, I don't really understand, like, you break up and then ask him to fertilize the egg?
I think he was trying to say, this is how crazy she got.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think he was trying to... like,
paint a picture.
Paint a picture of her.
Sure.
Meanwhile, she's on Bloomingdale's Instagram.
She's blooming.
Yeah, she'll bloom for you. Remember that Troye Sivan song that was a quote-unquote bop about bottoming?
It's a bop. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for Howie and Tommy.
And Ari.
Ari. Okay, let's do SummerHouse. Right?
Yeah.
Let's do SummerHouse. Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for, really.
This is like the when is it when the Avengers all come in?
Avengers assemble.
Yeah, and we're assembling the Avengers, meaning Rachel and her flowers.
Rachel, Jason. Not gonna get it out this time.
Luke's here.
Luke.
You want to know who else was here?
Alex.
I don't think so. Oh. Colin Macy O'Toole from Below Deck.
Hey, top of the morning to you.
He was there, invited by Carl.
Okay.
I didn't see him in the scenes. I just saw his post
about
it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, you never know what to believe because like people have been erased from these parties.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna like think he's lying in his Instagram post.
No. I'm just saying like there could have been like the Workus twins there, and like we wouldn't know it.
Captain Sandy was probably there.
Captain
yawning.
There. Lee and yawn. Okay. We really like didn't give those Winterhouse kids
the time
of day. It's like, Rachel, get to work.
I know. And
Jason, get to work.
I really liked Rachel.
I know. Like, did Rachel? Oh, we end the episode like mid party, so we don't know. Like, did Rachel stay?
She was definitely. I saw her dancing in the background, like when everyone was dancing.
Oh, but I mean, like, are we having breakfast with Rachel tomorrow morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I doubt it. But at least she got to stay for the bands that we're doing. Like SpawnCon for this band. They're giving us their single that we can play on the actual show, and then they're behind the bar and watch what happens live.
They're behind the bar. Kyle, I think, is really like an inspiration for me as a 40-year-old in terms of like his youthfulness. Except like this band, I feel like really aged him.
Why?
Like the love of this band and like.
But that's like a heterosexual thing. Like
sure.
People in the Northeast like discovered country music probably 15 years ago.
Okay.
And they really ran with it.
When he was 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all adding up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Jason's there. And like Danielle spots him.
And runs.
And the soldier that she is runs.
When Lindsay was describing that later, being like, I saw you out the window and I saw you were running. And I didn't realize you were running towards me. That's a friend. That's a good soldier.
I mean, like, no, we're going to get to them at the end. Those two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But like, Lindsay then sending Carl to be like, Lindsay's not going to acknowledge you. And Jason's just kind of like, okay.
No, I will say, like, both of the men, you don't expect men to handle things well, but both of the men handled it very well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like Carl was very, like, easy.
Yeah.
And then Jason was like, okay, it makes sense.
I know. I mean, if he wanted, like,
To get some airtime.
maybe he should have been like, bo.
Well, no, he just wanted to help his friend Rachel.
Okay. And then it's really interesting that like the relationship rollout of Corey, Sam, kind of like being perfectly timed. Yeah. It's almost as if they planned this.
Yeah. They've been dating for a while, like since this summer, because the sleuths, like I said in previous episodes, sleuths have been on Reddit being like, I saw this Instagram post from Corey. He posts these like really like kind of trying to be artsy reels where it's like photos, like film photos that he's taken probably on like a disposable camera or whatever that he turns into reels.
Oh, wow.
Sam was all over a bunch of them.
Wow. And then Sam was there during his Watch What Happens Live appearance for Winter House.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming together. But like very media savvy to like save the relationship reveal as you guys are falling in love on film.
And the interesting thing about this is Corey is appearing on his second show before seeing the first show air.
Oh, yeah.
Because Winter House didn't air till October.
Yeah.
So he is very savvy.
But I wonder, like, how high on his horse he must have felt during Winter House, knowing, like, oh, there's more to come, bitch.
Oh, yeah. He definitely felt high.
Yeah.
And he, like, went to BravoCon, I think.
Oh, didn't the Winter House girls go to BravoCon?
I think he went. He was at BravoCon, but he went like
in like an Aja Real Girlfriends of Paris way,
or like even like Andrea went just like.
No, but Andrea was on a panel.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
I'm not sure about that.
No.
He was walking the streets like he had nowhere to be.
No, because I watched like the SummerHouse thing like on camera because I wasn't there. Yeah. Okay. I forgot that we have done a hoedown 7 years ago with Lindsay Hubbard.
Oh my God. And she's like talking about it like we had Lindsay's hoedown. Now we've got Kyle's hoedown.
there's a lot to be said for like those core three. And then you got to give it to Amanda too, because she was around for a season, but like really sticking around all these years.
Yeah.
Luke wearing like a blanket in August outside.
Good.
Good.
He's a Renaissance man by his clone.
I do think there is a Luke-shaped hole in the season.
Yeah.
Especially with him being so tight with Lindsay and Carl. Like, it would have evened it out a little bit.
I know. It's just like, Luke, there's always a story there, weirdly. Like, now he's dating, what's her name from The Bachelorette?
Yeah, Tayshia, I think.
And, like, Lindsay posted a photo on Easter
and
of,
then
like,
deleted.
a group of people. And then that included Luke and Tayshia holding hands, then deleted it, and then posted a second photo of them cropped out.
Oh, my God. Legendary.
I think, like...
Oh, not legendary.
No, it's legendary. But I also think it's, like... She posted a comment that was like, oops, I didn't mean to. I think they're like trying to like get Luke out there and make a buzz about
That's
Luke.
a good friend.
I know. And Luke's always getting a buzz on his face. With Ashley.
Listen, he's lip syncing for his life, and like it's like a good lip sync. It's like Doja Cat, like a boss bitch.
Yeah, but he's like constantly sashaying away. No one's casting him on anything.
See, this is the misstep. Is like he should have been like the pillar of Winter House in my mind.
Well, because he is the winter boy.
Yeah, he's the winter boy, and it's like, okay, like if we need him for SummerHouse, we'll bring him out. If not, maybe not. The fact that like he did not film Winter House, I think, was such a big mistake.
But he's easy to get chased off. I mean, he got chased off by Craig in Winter House. He got chased off by Kyle and Carl in SummerHouse COVID season.
I know, but then
that scene always makes me cry.
That makes you cry. And then we learned from Gabby in a confessional that she and him matched on like a dating app or something.
Yeah, that probably is why, like, one of the reasons she got cast. Hello.
Okay. All right.
It's like to the front of the line once you've matched with a former cast member.
Okay. We had a Craig Paige emotional conversation about engagement, moving, marriage, life, kids, like everything, really.
The thing is, neither of them want to give up their lifestyles in their respective cities.
Okay.
And that's going to be a big barrier for them.
Yeah.
Paige never going to move to Charleston full time.
Yeah.
Craig, despite not even being from Charleston, never going to move to New York City full time.
Yeah, he's, interestingly enough, I think a Delaware boy.
Delaware.
It's like, how many of those do you know?
Joe Byron.
Joe Byron, Craig.
My college boyfriend's grandparents moved there.
Okay, they moved there.
Yeah. I take the train sometimes to Wilmington to get to my sister's.
No, I love driving down to my in-laws who live down in the Virginia area and like driving through Delaware for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of my cousins went to prep school in Delaware. They lived in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I know that area. I'm a Delaware person.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think the interesting part to me is, didn't it feel like in the Perry year that she was ready to just like be a wife?
Yeah.
And maybe that scared her into the opposite direction.
Well, I think to some people being an influencer is more important than being a wife.
And then like here's something that we don't really talk about too much in a SummerHouse recap. It's interesting that like Hannah Berner, her best friend for life and business partner, is a married woman.
I know.
And that like that wouldn't influence her in a way.
But Hannah lives a different... She doesn't live like the married life. She's always like doing man on the street interviews on TikTok.
That's famously not the married life.
It's not. It's not.
Oh my god.
Once you get married, you have to give up the man on the street microphone.
Did we talk about last week Hannah Berner being canon to the RHUGT universe?
We didn't talk about that, but she is.
They showed a clip of her.
Yeah. Yeah. What's her husband's name? Isn't his
Des.
name Del? Oh, I was like, oh, more Delaware.
Dude, you're getting Adele?
Des the Irish.
Des, yeah.
Everything's coming up Irish this week.
Oh,
between
well.
Joe Byron, Dolores.
Yeah. Dolores. Okay, I think the last big thing really is that Lindsay Danielle moment, which I made you save Lindsay's like dead eyes as your phone background.
It's beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I try to make eye contact. It's like the opposite of the Mona Lisa. It's like it will
Like,
never
she won't look at you.
never look at you because her eyes are just like glazed into the sky.
Hugging a crying Danielle. I mean, I think this is the moment where Danielle realized what their 10 years of friendship is.
It is a person and a fan.
A person and a fan?
Right?
Yeah. No, it is.
It's like Taylor Swift and a Swiftie.
Yeah, it's like the fan.
You can think you're close. You can think you're close, and she might make you think that you're close. She might comment on your Tumblr.
Okay.
But
at the end of the day,
you
are a fan.
Yeah. Are the Swifties going to come after me? I really like Taylor Swift. I've been to her tour once, and I wanted to go to the Eras tour, so please.
Oh my God. If you can.
I listen every day when I get off the train at 34th Street. I listen to You're on Your Own, Kid before I get up and go up the escalator. And it takes on a new meaning now that Joe's out of the picture.
Wait, you press play.
Yep.
When you're going on the escalator for
No. So I press play when I'm leaving the A platform going down the stairs. Press play and it plays for the perfect amount of time till I get on the escalator leaving Penn Station on 7th Avenue every day. And then it turns into Cuff It and I listen to that while I'm walking to my office.
Okay. There's a few important questions about this. Number one, how long has this been going on since Midnights came out?
Since I started returning back to the office, because Midnights came out famously when I was on my sabbatical, or like right as I was getting on my sabbatical.
So you've been doing this for 3.5 months?
December 22nd.
4 months.
Every day. And now it's a superstition thing.
Okay. Because like when we were in like fever pitch Felicity mode, I'm playing Madonna Power of Goodbye like a Looney Tune. But like I'm not like playing it before I like step onto this like
this is only for this like 4 minutes of my life every day. And then I go back to listening to whatever I was listening to.
Sound off in the comments below. Actually, so I think there's like a new feature on Spotify where you can like leave a comment on this episode. Sound off in the comments below. If me listening to like The Power of Goodbye for 2 weeks on loop is crazier, or Brendan listening.
Wait, I didn't compare it to whatever you do. I don't care. I'm not judging you. I just told you my inner thoughts and feelings. And now I'm getting met with judgment.
No.
I thought this was a safe space.
This is a judgment-free zone.
Wait, no, it actually sounds like a judge zone.
A Judge Judy zone.
Yeah, comment.
Okay.
Is that weird?
Okay. Okay, so there's that. And then Cuff It. The thought about that is like, okay, so like when I turn the car on, like a lot of times the Cuff It radio version is playing. Mm-hmm. And like the radio version of Cuff It is Kids Bop.
Yeah.
Because it's like, none of the original message is really coming across.
You got to listen to Explicit.
Yeah, you got to listen to Explicit. Come on.
But isn't that a nice little contrast? It's like a very like sweet, sad song into Cuff It. It's like I'm contemplating. Then once I'm out of the escalator, I'm on the streets of Manhattan. I am on with my day.
Okay, so when Cuff It comes on after You're on Your Own, Kid, are you in your head doing the Cuff It TikTok dance or not doing it?
I'm kind of just like feeling like the earth, feeling like who's around, like seeing what's up.
Okay. Wow. I think that's SummerHouse. And that's music. It's music to my ears.
Wow.
Okay. Let's head over to RHONJ. Mm-hmm. We do have the Bougie Kids pop-up, which we were wondering, are we getting that before or after Ireland?
Yeah, before. No, I knew we were getting it before.
You know, oh my God. What a powerful mind. So we're at this pop-up, which it's like an interesting like mix and a mash of characters. Because we got Danielle, we got Zia, we got Jen Aiden.
Yeah, and then we've got like the Zia workers, and then I feel like Danielle brought some workers too.
Look for the workers. We are like doing a shout out on Instagram to like get people to come.
Yeah.
We got fans in the house. Yeah, it's a bougie kid moment. Things are flying off the racks.
Did you see? I don't watch the after show, but I caught some clips from the after show.
I feel like the after show might be required viewing, and I'm not viewing it.
So there's some drama. So Danielle, for this pop-up, said she ordered like special hangers, but they didn't come in time. So she had to go to Walmart and just get like other hangers.
Yeah, sure.
So she arrives at Envy in Ridgewood, New Jersey, shout out.
Yeah.
And Melissa, Zia was like, I'll help you. Oh, my people will help you get better hangers in here. So Zia helped her get appropriate hangers for the pop-up that would actually like not be tacky. And it was like a whole conversation piece during the after show.
On Zia's part.
On Zia's part, but also like, I mean, Danielle copped to it.
Oh, she did.
She told the story about how she like tried to get the right hangers.
But they're like I know that those two women are not filming their after show spots together.
No, so Danielle's with Jen Aiden and Zia's with Fuda.
Yeah. Did Danielle come with like plastic hangers?
I think she came with like those hangers that like easily you know the ones. I mean, like I have some in my closet.
It makes you feel sick.
Hello.
Okay. So it's funny that Danielle's like this, like Rachel Fuda's a rat, and then Zia's response being like, calling someone a rat where we're from, that's a no-no. It's like, do you think like you're on Mob Wives? Like,
I know, that's what I was thinking.
I'm like, is it really that big of a deal?
But I mean, like they all share the same like general location. So maybe she was like where we're from.
Okay.
Because that was back in the day. I mean, like if you get a Mob Wives clip, there's like 99% that they're calling each other a rat.
Oh, we love sending that in the group chat.
Yeah.
Who's a rat? Oh my God. It's great. Okay. Dolores planning the trip with Paulie. And then I had to actually like go back after watching this episode and understand who these other people in the room are. It's Paulie's brother and wife.
At one point I thought they were his parents.
Or like an uncle.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like parent-son. It felt more like when like the generations like are half up, half down, you know?
Okay, so I've never been to Dublin, but I think I know enough where this person who's from Ireland is recommending they go to Temple Bar because it has a lot of pubs around there.
Okay.
But from what I know, that is the touristy area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the area they went to for Real Houses of OC too.
Well, I mean, I would think if you're going somewhere on a reality show, international, you're going to go to the touristy area.
Yeah, but I mean, I saw a TikTok where people in the comments were complaining about that. Like people from Dublin were complaining about that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, where do you go if you don't want to go to the touristy area? The George?
The castle and the George.
Though, like, how far is the George from the Temple Bar? The Temple Bar is an area, not a bar.
I know.
Or is it also a bar?
You're like confusing me, actually.
No, but I think it's the area.
Okay.
But it also might be a bar.
Yeah. Okay. We will figure this out one day when we do Come Through Queen Live in Ireland, one of our biggest markets, I would say.
True, yeah.
Okay. So we're meeting up in Newark.
Good.
International Airport. I did love, like, I think it was like, I don't know if it was like Jen walking in and Marge was standing there or Marge walking in and Jen
It was
standing
Jen
there.
walking in and Marge was standing there.
And then they were just like, we have Jackie in first class and Danielle in fake first class because it seemed like she was in coach, but no one was sitting next to her.
That's like me when I was flying back from LA.
That's a dream, really.
Or from Denver,
That's like
rather.
almost better than first class.
Yeah, I mean, fucking, I was in the emergency row. Nobody next to me. I was watching Family Karma.
But you were afraid to have more than one drink?
Well, no, I wasn't offered more than one drink. I had one glass of wine.
Oh, they were trying to keep you honest.
No. No, it's just like the flight wasn't long enough, and I think there was turbulence.
From Denver to New York? Not long enough for more than one drink?
I think there was turbulence, so it's not like they only did beverage service once.
Oh, okay, right.
You know?
Yeah. No, they wanted to keep you on your toes in case you need to like guide everyone, open the door, put out the little slide.
I was nervous leaning on the left-hand side because the armrest is part of the door. No. I'm like, am I gonna get sucked out?
No, sometimes when I go back, you know, where the bathrooms are, and you're like standing like where the girls are hanging, like
the girls.
The girls.
That feels sexist because I actually had two guy
I mean
flight
the goals.
Okay. Oh, so you're assuming a lot of things here.
Oh my god, I'm being nailed to the cross right now. Okay. Okay, so you're there, you're by the bathroom, and then you see that door there, and you're like, a crazy person could just like open it up, right? Shouldn't there be like?
I think it takes work.
Okay. But
you
like,
have to like read the instructions. Go boop 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 boop.
I know, but like a crazy person can do that, right?
I don't know. Does that happen often?
I don't know. I'm like even like I feel like I'm on.
I'm also never in the back. I never stand up on a flight.
Oh, but you don't go to the bathroom?
No.
Oh, do you like wear a diaper?
No, I can hold it for. The funny thing is, like, if I'm here in this home,
you're going
for some reason, I'm going to the bathroom
times.
200 times on a flight, 6 hours. I'm gravy.
Your body just shuts down.
And I'm like even like drinking water. Like I'm like fine. Yeah.
Okay. So we get to Ireland. We're like in our little bus because like this is like a 20-person cast. So
yeah.
Just a regular sprinter band's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
So we're under the castle. That's where we learn. Or I don't. We could be coming or going. Who knows?
No, we're going to the castle. Okay. This is where we learn about Fessler.
That's where we learn about Jen Fessler, aspiring actress.
Then talent agent.
Then talent agent. Then
casting couch.
Then James Gandolfini lover.
Yeah.
What could have been pre-Sopranos.
Yeah.
She had an eye for talent, one might say.
Yeah. I saw some people saying this was tacky of her to bring this up because he's R.I.P.
I would say it would be tacky to bring it up if it was like an affair or something.
No,
but it sounds like it was like pre him marrying his wife.
Yeah, they were like fuck buddies for like a few times back in the day.
So you know what? Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
No, but there's like, I would say, I think that there are a ton of people out there who think that James Gandolfini is a very, 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 very sexy man. And I think it would be, if you're looking at the U.S. population of people who have sex with men.
I didn't know where you were going.
What did you think I was going to say?
There are people out there that would be very offended by this. And I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you're saying there's... I wasn't arguing that people don't think James Gandolfini.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant by different strokes for different folks.
Oh, I meant different strokes for different folks of like, oh, like maybe you're offended by this, maybe you're not offended by this.
Okay, never mind. Then I went down a road that like you weren't asking.
A road
for.
less traveled, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So we get to the castle. Oh, on our way to the castle, it's like, okay, Dolores proudly being like, I'm getting the best room. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently there's another best room, so Teresa will get that as well.
But the gag is that the third best room is the best room.
So then actually, Jen Aiden gets the best room.
I mean, like that bathroom. I mean, like, the room was great.
Oh.
The bathroom was big and nice.
Yeah, sound off in the comments below for bathroom. Maybe use the Spotify comment for this moment. Okay, so the bathroom to me. So we have that tub in the middle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, sometimes you just want to take a shower.
Was there no shower?
Maybe the camera didn't pan all the way around to show me the shower.
I assumed with the size of that bathroom, there would be a shower.
But like, you have to remember we're in a castle.
Yeah.
So like, what's the plumbing looking like?
Sure.
You know?
I mean, there's no AC, as Fuda pointed out.
Mm-mm.
What time of year is this? What's the climate?
Oh,
there?
we're in August.
But it's cooler there
Yeah,
than here.
I feel like I want to say it's like, I'm really going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say it's like Maine in the United States of America, where I go up there in August, famously.
Oh.
And you don't need an air conditioner.
Okay.
You actually sleep with the windows open. And then, like, it could be sometimes even too chilly to do that in August.
Oh, yeah, and you need to put on your little gay sweatshirts.
Oh, my, always.
Oh, Dan's going to wear his Loverboy sweatshirt.
Oh, my God.
He works in the movies on Friday.
Wow. Call it out. We did not call out that Brock wore a Loverboy hat last week.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually negligence on our part.
But, like, also, like, duh. It's not like these people exist in vacuums. They're all friends with each other.
I know. I'm just glad it wasn't like blurred out or anything,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, okay. So, Jen Fessler in a kitty bed.
I mean, and Margaret, too.
Margaret Josephs in a kitty bed. Which is interesting because Zia said, you're putting me in this room, but I'm either going to sleep in Marge's bed or Jackie's bed. So clearly she ends up with Jackie.
Or she could sleep side by side with Marge in kitty beds.
No, but it sounds like it's like a Paige Sorbo Sierra situation.
I'd be like, get away from me.
No, you love doing Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah, but only, like, usually during the day. I usually want to go to sleep by myself.
Or on the floor.
Or on the floor. In an airport.
No, I'm more referencing Atlantic City with you and Jamie, and she's sleeping diagonal, and you go onto the floor.
I get home, she's starfish in the bed we're supposed to share, and I don't wake her up, so I sleep on the floor.
I mean,
that's a good friend.
That is a good friend, because it wouldn't be me. I'd be like, sweetie pie, I'm home.
I'll sleep wherever.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that.
Actually, like recently, like I have, like Okay.
So what are we doing? We're doing like brunch in the castle or something?
It's like a lunch because
situation.
I was surprised because when we went out later, it was still like daylight.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing when you're like traveling across international waters. It's like up is down, down is up. In terms of like your body clock.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this lunch, I gotta say, Jen Aiden, MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so funny in her confessionals, but getting called out on the coffee reader thing was so funny.
I think it's like, I love her attitude here. It's like, yeah, I was wrong, whatever. Who cares? Like, move on.
No, in the confessional, when she said endorsement, I said, fuck, did I tell her that?
Yeah.
That was so funny.
Yeah.
She is a top tier housewife.
The thing is, like, she's got like this group of people who are coming at her so seriously, trying to pin her down on something. And it's they come across as so loserish. I actually wonder.
Oh, you're talking about the people on the show. I thought you were talking about
people on the show.
Okay.
People on the show. They're like Marge and Jackie are coming at her like so serious, like wanting to like really get her for something. And it's
I didn't read it like that, but okay.
Okay, maybe not so serious, but they're trying to get her on something.
Because they were laughing. I thought we were all laughing.
Were we?
I thought so.
Maybe I'm like, I think I've broken my brain when it comes to one Marge. Because
okay.
I'm not.
You're not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it this season, and maybe that's a me problem.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know what I think has made me look at things differently? And this is jumping ahead a little bit to PumpRules. It's like, I hate Lala and James, but they are so good at the show. So it's like, I need to like really appreciate people's ability to be good on the show.
Yeah, which is, I like that too, which I think is why I'm turning against Marge.
Okay, so you're thinking her ability is not good right now.
I think she used to be really good on the show.
Yeah.
But I think she's getting bogged down in like too much of her own bullshit.
Okay, yeah.
I think she...
You know, I bet you this. I bet you like this Laura shit really shook her. So she's like thrown off balance.
Right.
Let's think about that.
Yeah, but it's
it's possible. It's possible.
Sure, but she's like digging down in a way that I'm like,
not loving.
You could be so fun. Like she could be so fun.
Yeah.
But she's just like not being fun.
Yeah.
It's like Marge should be fun.
Summer should be fun. Marge should be fun.
Yes.
Okay. Jen, Aiden, and Danielle in the bedroom. With like playing 20 questions. Danielle
trying to get to the bottom of it, but then the moment she knows, hates that she knows.
I gotta say, like, Danielle needed this.
She did.
She needed this to happen. Whether she likes it or not.
I also worry about her. I just like am so interested to see, because I think she's doing a really good job this season. But then there's like, she obviously gets flustered and doesn't like to get herself in too deep in certain situations and runs away.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what she will be like at the reunion. And then I wonder what she will be like second season, because I could see her like cracking a little bit, like from too much pressure.
Well, I kind of like that. Cause like, there's a lot of,
I don't want to see someone crack.
There's a lot of chess pieces at play, I would say.
Okay. Well, let's play checkers, because chess is too hard.
No, chess is like fun. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn for like.
I learned it in 4th grade.
Oh yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're heading out for a fun night, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is like the night where Connor to the show, like
saw them
running amok.
Took a video.
But like we're not finishing the night, because like I think the next episode will really pick up with like the antics.
Yeah, we're at the beginning. Yeah.
We're at the beginning, and we're like at that big table, and we learn Tree might have saw Channing Tatum in Long Island. Getting the name wrong. Not calling him Channing Tatum. But the big thing of the dinner was Tree versus Zia.
I think I've seen this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
Yeah. I mean, it's really like Jen Aiden that's causing the problem.
Well, it was Fessler first.
Oh, well, Fessler
brought it up,
which I think she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
She is one of the best friends of all time.
I think we're cursing.
No, we're not. No, because like we're almost done. So like she's already succeeded.
I know, but not to take Reddit's word for it, but I was perusing the Reddit, and the girls aren't liking Fessler the way that we are.
I do think there are pockets of the community that are loving Fessler.
I mean, us.
No, but I do think I don't think this is like a Barbara Kay situation.
The like 6 people who liked my tweet calling the fans pro Fessler.
We're 6 strong.
We need to watermark pro Fessler before one of those like big accounts. No, all you have to do is throw like your logo on something and it's yours.
Yeah.
Like grab any of Teresa's tweets, post your logo on it, and it's yours. You own it.
Let me download a Bravo clip with like the little Bravo chat bubble, and then put like a little "Come Through Queen" heart and a crown.
Come through Queens of Bravo.
Oh my god. Okay. So then we're inviting Zia to the wedding out of obligation.
Yeah. I mean, they kept on saying that Jen Aiden was putting her foot in her mouth, and I was like, keep talking.
Keep going. I want a full boot in the mouth.
The whole shoe store, please.
Oh my god. But like Tree, like trying to like talk her way around this like Donna Marco situation.
Donna Marco really needs to be at the reunion, please.
Please. Donna Marco.
She should sit next to Andy like Lisa Vanderpump does.
Oh, yes. For the entire time. Yeah. It's like, sorry you could not have a seat at the wedding.
But
you're welcome here. I want Donna Marco in full glam.
The thing about Donna Marco is like, I know she's been in my life for a very long time. Kind of like know her shape, but like couldn't tell you what her face looks like.
I could. actually draw her better than the Mona Lisa.
Do it now.
I will draw, before you leave tonight, I'm going to draw you a beautiful portrait of Donna Marco. So then we're kind of just like, we're there in Ireland, baby. Can't wait to pick up.
Top of the morning.
Oh, I wanted to point this out before we leave.
Sure.
It feels like a breath of fresh to be on a trip with RHONJ and not have the husbands.
Oh, yes.
I feel like we've gone on like 5 trips with the husbands.
Yeah, I thought you meant out of the country. But yeah, I mean, like our trip last season was like, what, Nashville?
Yeah. With the husbands.
I mean, like, it's like, oh. I really like Nashville. I bought a hat there once.
I think they discussed on this episode the last time they were out of the country was Jamaica.
Yeah. And it's when Jen was doing comedy.
And like no one can compare. I mean, that was iconic.
That's how the Jen Fessler being an actress came up.
Yes.
That's how we got to James Gandolfini. Okay.
Shall we get to Vanderpump Rules?
Let's go.
I mean, I gotta say, the highlight of my week every week these days.
Yeah, it was really good.
A supersized episode, no less.
I know.
Where do we start? Oh, we're making out.
Yeah.
In that little island in the pool.
Yeah, in front of everyone.
So, like, okay. Schwartz is claiming he was blacked out during this?
He is, but he's just being like, that's his excuse for everything all the time.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. It's hard to, like, read that on someone, but it didn't appear that didn't appear to be the case. It's
hard to say all around the board because, like, everyone obviously knows he did it, but then, like, even when he's waking Tom Sandoval up the next morning, he, like, presents it as, like, a dream he had.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, Tom's pretending it didn't happen, even though Tom couldn't stop thinking about it the night before.
Oh, well, let's get there.
Yeah.
So it's Tom's, Sheena, Ariana, Raquel.
And they're at, like, this after party.
Sandoval could not be more invested in this.
I mean, like, him going, Raquel.
And Ariana being like, can you stop saying Raquel?
She's like, why are you saying that? And that's when he's like, she made out with Schwartz.
Yeah.
And then, like, he does this thing where he, like, throws Schwartz's key, like, room key at Raquel.
Yeah.
And knowing what we know now, it all feels...
Well, there's 2 little Easter eggs. There's, like, a little smirk between Sandoval and Raquel.
Mm-hmm. Then there's the ass tap.
Then there's the ass tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then, when it's like Lala, Christina Kelly, Katie, maybe James and Allie.
Definitely James and Allie.
In the room. Lala receives a call from Sheena.
Yeah.
And it's like, let us all remember, this is Sheena's wedding weekend.
Yeah. Which I just want to, like, name the different events just to be clear.
I know.
So there is the welcome dinner.
The welcome to the welcome dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there is that's day 1.
Yeah.
Day 2 is the white party.
Which is like the
welcome
true
dinner.
welcome dinner. Because that's actually the biggest event. It's open to everybody.
And then night 3 is the hibachi rehearsal dinner.
/ slumber party.
Yeah. And then night 4 is finally the wedding.
Yeah.
So, like, this is a very long wedding.
Yeah. 4 nights. Okay. So in the room, when Sheena's calling during her wedding weekend, where, like, you presumably have people to attend to.
Not Sheena. She's got a show to produce.
She has a show to produce. She calls Lala to inform her that Schwartz and Raquel made out.
It's like, okay.
On speakerphone.
But it's also to
with Katie.
But it's also to, like, confront Lala about not attending her events.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, we have, like, a separate sit down later.
Yeah, but that was like the where are you?
Yeah.
Initially.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, television was produced that very evening when she called on speakerphone.
And I mean, Lala's not saying you're on speakerphone and like yada 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 yada. Yeah.
No. And that's where, like, things changed forever.
And I mean, okay, so there's obviously Katie's upset, but it's also there's the question with Katie.
Oh.
which we've already established that like this lives outside of the norm of like what would normally happen in any human interaction. Obviously, like Katie wouldn't be there if this wasn't a television show.
Sure.
She would be at her house.
Yeah.
But she's here because she needs to be filming this TV show.
Yeah. And she's doing a great job filming the TV show.
And she is. But it's just this bizarre situation where she ends up looking weird for being there. But it's also like...
Yeah.
That's Tom Defenders, like, hoping he gets off scot-free, I think.
They exist?
I think. But it's like...
interesting.
It was clear at the beginning of the season to me that Katie had laid down... what were her kind of boundaries.
Yeah.
And Tom's clearly not adhering to them.
Well, I mean, I think the interesting thing about the rules, the boundaries, is it's not even like he legitimately likes Raquel.
Right.
It's more doing it like, you told me not to do it, and now I want to do it because of that.
It's also he just wants to do it for attention, and because he just wants to be well liked among this group of like idiots.
Yeah. And also maybe because like the other extra theory out there is like Sandoval's like pushing him into it.
Yeah, to cover for him or whatever.
Yeah. Because like we're learning, as each day goes by, like, we're learning more and more about like timelines.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I think that last scenario definitely makes sense to me as well, because Sandoval does come off jealous boots, like, when he's in that after party, when he's slapping her ass and throwing the card.
I wouldn't say jealous, more like, I don't even know the word. I don't know if the word even exists in the English language.
Maniacal?
Maniacal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Christina Kelly, this episode,
at her chicest,
she really like was a rock for me.
She was a rock. It's like a place to land.
Yeah, she like was always like kind of directing traffic in a way in this episode too.
In these turbulent times, in these uncertain times.
Yeah, I could always like just rely on her.
No, when she was laying in bed, I couldn't tell you which night, in like a very chic, I almost want to say a J. Crew striped sweater, but it's like it's like the next level up.
No, she would shop J. Crew.
She would, but like she knows like what the like rag and bone.
Yeah, but I mean, like I think she's doing highs, lows, mids, and I think like J. Crew's mid, right?
Yeah, sure.
And not mid in the way that like
mid,
not like the way the teens are saying mid.
Oh my god! Wait, I know this is gonna sound embarrassing, but that one thing of like. Who would want furniture from a century that was mid? They got me, girl. That was really funny. You have to laugh sometimes.
There was a tweet that's similar that was like, it was like a headline being like, Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn have broken up, ET reports. And someone in the comments was like, how'd that little alien know?
I'm crying. Is that
You're honking like a goose.
Is that little alien in the inner circle?
Yeah. It's Jack Antonoff in E.T.
They're riding around on bikes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Madonna Mia. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. Christina Kelly. She's very chic. So we have like a spa day. And I think, is that the day where like Sheena and Lala have that conversation?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's the thing.
Wait, no. They're not. Lala's not at the spa. That's another event I think she missed.
Oh no, but I think maybe like Lala meets up with Sheena post spa. Yeah. So when Lala's like, Sheena, you need to understand this. This might be the most important day for you, but this is not for everybody else. And it's like, it's both true and cruel.
But it's like, when you put it into perspective, like Lala is so Lala, the stuff that comes out of her mouth is so ridiculous. It's always so intense and so stupid and makes no sense like that. But also, to her credit, she's not in the wedding party until after the fact. So it's like, why does she need to be at every event? But also on Sheena's side, Lala did say that she would go to every event that had a large group.
Yeah.
And she didn't.
Okay, yeah. But okay, so then here's the thing where Sheena loses me. It's like, you are just such a loser. Like, truly, when it's your wedding, right? And you have this big event, your job is really just bopping around, saying hi to, she has 200 people there. How many people does she have there? 100 people there?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck who's where? Like,
right. But if we're going to throw Katie Maloney a bone and if we're going to live outside the real world and throw Katie Maloney the bone for being at this weird wedding when she's not invited anymore.
So we're going to throw Sheena the bone of like, you want the parade, you want the soldiers.
Exactly. We have to throw Sheena the bone in this context.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sheena, you got the bone.
Okay. So Lala is right in terms of like, this matters so much to you, but like, how much does this actually matter to anyone else? But like, truly one of the meanest things you could say, especially to this girl who is truly the most important thing in the world.
Right. Also, but like, if I was at any wedding and whatever, I would just be like, yeah, of course it's your day. It's we're all here for you. It's your most important thing. Like, it's not like somebody died.
But also, it's like 4 days of it being the most important thing in the world.
Oh, and like going from like fucking the drunkest event that
the
anyone's ever been to. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, and then we like learn the whole Sheena Brock thing. And then like Sheena's like,
that they're married already.
And then Sheena's like, yeah, it just really goes to show like, I didn't care. Like, I just, love is love. And like, the wedding doesn't really matter to me. It's like, the wedding really matters.
Oh yeah. Ariana even says something like, yeah, this goes to prove that like most people get married just for like the big wedding. And you like stuck it out through the year. And it's like, then she had a 4-day wedding.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody have a 4-day fucking wedding in this way. Unless it like had like traditional purposes, you know?
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I do kind of love, isn't it crazy that like James used to be public enemy #1 and now he's like invited off campus
with the girlies. He's a new witch of WeHo.
He's the new witch.
He might replace Stassi.
Oh my God.
Where do you think him and Kristen Duty stand?
Ooh. That could be an interesting answer.
It's so interesting. After Sandoval, everything's different. Like now Katie's on group text with Sheena, and now she's like kind of apologizing to Sheena for like shit talking her wedding on her stories.
Yeah. We have the wedding, which you reminded me as we were having our traditional podcast dinner that Kristen and Jax and Brittany are all there.
Yep. And you can spot Kristen at one point trying to catch the bouquet.
I wasn't looking for that.
Well, I only knew it because I saw a clip of what we'll discuss later, Brittany and Jax.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, we get the clips of Christina Kelly and Katie watching from the balcony. Great.
We learn via Katie's Instagram that they walked down the aisle to somewhere over the rainbow. I would love a follow-up. What was the actual first dance? Not the Bravo, like, fake musician dance.
And, like, she's such a wild card. It could be, like, anything. Lover by Taylor Swift. Shout out, honey.
No, I don't see her as a Taylor girl, really. Who would it be? Do you have an idea?
What if it was like Butterfly Kisses, even though that's a song about someone's dad?
It's like a father-daughter song. That's really sick. Yeah, I don't know. I need someone who was on the ground.
Yeah.
To report back to us. Peter being there. At a moment I was like, Peter, get to work.
Just him being on the swing. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Tom going and finding Katie and Christina Kelly
at Hibachi.
like, no, not at hibachi. They're just like eating.
No, that's the restaurant that they were eating.
Oh, it's the same restaurant, but they're not doing
Listen,
hibachi.
when you're on campus, there's only so many options.
But they're not at the table doing hibachi. Like they're getting like sushi and something, not sushi and non-sushi for Christina Kelly.
Oh my god! At this point, it's like, can we acknowledge already?
I mean, like every time Christina Kelly orders a drink or Lala, it's like one or the other is like, I'll have that. I'll have that.
It's glaring.
Yeah. I think we know. It's just like little Easter eggs that they're throwing in.
It's little Easter eggs, yeah.
I mean, Tom coming in, fucking helping himself to their food. What a fucking pig.
I mean, I do think this is probably the worst Tom Schwartz has ever looked. Mm-hmm. In terms of, not like physically look, like how he is behaving.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like, if it's like the opposite of the, like, if there's one fan, I am the one. It's like, if there is any fan, show yourself.
Yeah. One funny thing was like when he walked in, Christina Kelly and Katie were like,
please say her full name.
I'm sorry. That was a weird slip of the tongue. We're like, how do you find us? And I was like in my head, like, he went and found like the only camera crew that wasn't actively on the dance floor at the wedding.
I know. At the white party where like you could see the camera crew from the white party. Oh yeah. And then like the Lala Raquel thing. It's like in another world, you could be rooting for Raquel.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe less this episode, even outside of all the Sandoval stuff. Cause like Katie's like, I said to both of you with tears in my eyes, can you please not do this?
And I mean, Raquel also did the thing where she went out of her way to ask the bride to switch up the wedding and ask for Schwartz to walk her down the aisle. And then after rehearsal was like, actually, never mind. I would rather walk with someone else. Like that is unwell behavior.
Iconography.
It's iconography. Yeah. But then like their little fight where Lala's like, well, we went to Vegas and we had such a good time. And it was like, did you have a good time in Vegas?
Lala is truly a terror, but keep her forever.
Yeah.
There used to be calls like to remove her. I can't imagine the show without her.
Sure.
She's just so bad.
It's one of those people who is so confident in that they are so right, but they're never right.
Actually, you know, like you do got to give credit to that. Cause like I've encountered that in like life. It's like, oh wow. Like you're so confident about how wrong you are, but like, it's almost convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found myself, I was like, oh yeah, they had so much fun in Vegas. Wait, no, they didn't.
No. Yeah. I don't know. The way they're teasing these upcoming episodes and like giving us little crumbs, Andy, occasionally, I'm like, I can't even believe what you were saying. Like the stuff that's to come.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm scared. Okay, let's get to RHUGT, which, can you believe, if my math is correct, this is our second to last episode.
What's even happened?
This is
a horror show.
One of the worst seasons of television.
Oh, it's like, I hate to say it's bad, but it's okay. We just need to get out of the way. Giselle, horrible.
She's so mean to Pepsi.
She's being horrible, awful, mostly to Pepsi. Pepsi doesn't deserve this. Like, stop.
She's like, oh, he doesn't own this house. He's getting a check. Like,
why are you leaning into whatever this behavior is? Like, get a brain. We were all rooting for you, and by we, I mean I was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I was rooting for Miami Girls. Miami Girls. Oh my god, that's crazy. Full circle moment. Marisol in confessional saying, look at Leah. She's such a bummer. If she had a cocky.
Ugh.
What a good look for you, Marisol. Truly. We finally got Leah by Portia by.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was funny when Leah was like, so, you know, I connect with Whitney, Heather, Candace, and then not a second goes by when Whitney's like, well, like, if I had to say something, you need to stop complaining. It's like, oh, rewind the track. Heather's balls dropped, and she stood up to Giselle.
And like then Giselle embraced her and asked her to drive in the car with her.
I mean, and the fan said yes, please.
With a Mean Girls reference.
Oh, true corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Regina George, what is it? Like, get in loser, we're going shopping.
Yeah.
Truly get in loser.
What's the perfect day? April, whatever. You can wear a light coat. Which that doesn't happen now, because it's around that day and I'm in shorts and a short sleeve.
That's not Mean Girls.
No, I know, but I'm commenting on like internet culture and like how we reference those movies over and over and over again. I know it's miscongeniality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I gotta say, Candace checking on her sister Leah. The only one who gives a shit.
I mean, Candace is obviously like the MVP of this entire season, which like of the season, I'm sorry, it's not saying much to be the MVP.
Yeah.
You're just like the only decent person.
Yeah. Okay. When we go to the temple, which was Leah's trip, and then Pepsi reads everyone's, like, I don't know if they were like fortunes or prophecies or whatever. And, like, everyone has like pretty good ones. Giselle, your husband, and then she's like, I don't have a husband. Okay, your boyfriend is broke. Is always broke. And then to Portia, you're gonna have a problem with a lesbian. I was like, what was written there that indicated this?
It's like the opposite of like the reading of the coffee in Jersey.
Oh my god, that was actually pretty funny.
Though, does it mean that Jason from Winter House is broke?
He wasn't. Oh, he is coming back from Winter House. Is he?
Is he? No.
Oh no, I think we thought he wasn't, and then I think I read something that he is.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
The Winter House rumors are all over the place.
Yeah. Until I see low res cast photo like we saw for season 2, I won't believe anything.
Wow.
Okay. How about that? Continuing on the train of the country of Ireland coming up, Marisol dragging your people.
The Men of Ireland.
The Men of Ireland. When you think of an Irish dude, you don't think of sensual, sexy. Marisol, come on. And then we are doing a dinner in honor of Mama Elsa.
But it's like not the food, it's just the flowers and the candles.
Just like,
and that they're wearing white.
We are kind of dragging this one out a little bit.
It's like just a vague theme.
We already had our Mama Elsa moment a few episodes ago.
And I love Mama Elsa. Heather calls Mama Elsa like the original icon though. And I'm like
the original icon.
No, and I'm not to disrespect Mama Elsa because I love her, but it's like in what scale are we talking about?
Yeah. Okay. I love the montage of cringe moments. One that I really didn't remember because it was like old school Miami. Adriana dancing for her then boyfriend / husband.
Yes.
Of course, the iconic Tamara bathtub. And then Tree in bathtub with Juicy. And it's like, the lesson learned is don't try to be sexy with your husband on TV.
There's a couple of good ones missing. The two iconic RHONY ones that aired kind of at the same time of Ramona rubbing Mario down in a hotel room and then like Alex trying on lingerie for Simon.
I gotta say though, the Ramona Mario one of the 5 might have been the sexiest one of them.
Well, that's because Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that was all in conversation of Justin Rose losing his job.
Yeah.
And I did love the fun fact of Whitney Wild Rose then earning more money the next year than Justin Wild Rose earned the previous year.
I want to know like what exact like year to year we're talking about.
I want to see. It's like forget the Trump tax returns. I want to see the Wild Rose tax returns.
Yeah.
And then we have our pole dancing lesson. Good.
It's like we're just doing the same thing over and over again.
Okay. Candace and Wild Rose smoking in the confessional.
Two sisters.
Marisol
wanting to smoke but not wanting to do it on camera. It's very Kyle Richards of her.
Very Kyle Richards.
It's like, what's going to happen if you smoke on camera?
Okay.
Is that going to sully your reputation? Like you're drinking vodka in the morning.
Your like pristine reputation. Okay. To close it out, Whitney Wild Rose stealing Portia's KFC, bringing it out to the pool, eating the container of mashed potatoes on the pool float, and falling into the pool.
With her phone in her hand.
With phone in hand.
Those KFC mashed potatoes, I will say, actually, like, semi-recently, there was a situation where I ended up at a KFC. It's not the best, but it does its job.
To me, like, if I don't really want a mashed potato from one of those fast food establishments.
You're missing out, actually.
Because it's like very clearly the boxed mashed potato.
Okay, but what do you think? Like that they got the chicken from the backyard and they defeathered it?
They got the chicken from the backyard. No, because I've recently, in the past 365 days, landed on, I think, the mashed potato recipe that will like carry with me like for the rest of my life.
Who cares? We're not talking about that. What is it, Alison Roman who? Does she have a recipe?
It is.
Yeah, you're as predictable as shit.
Oh my
It comes out of my butt.
Oh my Drag me, Monique.
We're talking about fast food mashed potatoes.
I know, but it's like, it's not that hard to just make a mash.
Okay, so next time we fucking get drunk and we order Popeyes to your house, I'm not going to order the mashed potatoes there. And I'm going to expect you get in the kitchen and make me a mash.
No, because
So you can't do it.
Here's my Popeyes thought, because I knew we were going to land here eventually, and I was just waiting till it came up. So with Popeyes, I think the move is this: you get the chicken tender, you get the Cajun fries, and you get the biscuit. I feel like between the Cajun fries and the biscuit, you're covering like so many different flavor profiles.
I've gotten both the mash and the mac and cheese with it, and I know you can't have the mac and cheese.
So I'm not part of the
you're missing out on the mash.
Okay.
Because the mash is a different. Like it's like if you're getting the Cajun fries with the chicken tenders, they are like the same. They look the same. You want some different palette colors when you're eating this fast food.
No, but so where the color comes in is we're doing a buffalo. We're doing a honey must. We're doing a...
Okay, so all of the above, bitch.
Okay. Sound off in the comments. Sound off in the Spotify comments. What is your Popeyes order?
Okay, but also let's not forget that Dan said the mash is so easy to make, so you might as well. And I just challenged him next time we get Popeyes, and he deflected to Cajun fries. Right. I said, next time we get Popeyes, you get in the kitchen and make me some mashed potatoes with it.
I will.
You gonna peel those potatoes?
Yeah, of course I will.
Okay.
No, but the secret is you need a mix of russet and the Yukon Gold. And you need...
I don't need to see the behind the scenes. I just need it.
The finished product.
Yeah.
Okay. What a perfect way for us to transition over to the Freak of the Week and the One True Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Freak of the Week, we kind of mentioned it a second ago during our Vanderpump Rules conversation, but for some reason, Peacock has hired Brittany and Jax to do commentary on recent episodes of Vanderpump Rules. And I will say, it is freakish that they did this, but I will say I wouldn't know that Kristen Doty actually appeared on the episode without watching a clip from one of these little episodes.
Wait, what do you mean?
Kristen Doty tried to catch the bouquet
at
Sheena's wedding, and she was on camera.
Yeah. You know what will be interesting, though? I'm not going to watch this because I'm not really interested in their commentary, but I think presumably they might be commenting on an episode in which Doty is appearing.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, full circle.
Well, they're all still like good friends, except for Jax blocked Doty, but Brittany's still best friends with Kristen.
Sure. Yeah.
Also, Witches of WeHo wine relaunched.
With 2 out of 3 witches.
With Stassi not included, but Katie's doing it with Kristen. Are we back in 2019?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure we did like a tasting of the potion on podcast.
Did we ever get it?
Yeah, we did. Oh, we did.
Okay.
For certain.
Was I here that week?
Yes. I would not have tasted it without you.
Sometimes you taste things without me.
Yeah. Like those mashed potatoes, motherfucker. Okay.
Who's our One True Queen?
Our One True Queen is one Sheena Shea. You got to give it to her. An artist for taking her bridal photos and photoshopping Give Them Lala Kent's face onto Raquel Levesque's body.
It's actually the most freakish thing I've ever heard in my life, but for Sheena, it works.
It works. Lala's never been taller.
Yeah.
Standing tall amongst Ariana,
A
Sheena.
Giraffe.
Yeah. Check it out. It's on Sheena's Instagram. And with that, that's our episode this week, baby.
Yeah. So you can go to comethroughqueen.com to find everything you need.
Oh, yeah. Patreon pre-show. We go long on the Super Mario
Long
movie.
and hard on Super Mario.
Oh, my God. We're discussing other things there, too. We're discussing Easter bunnies.
The Triangle of Sadness.
The Triangle of Sadness.
Why Dan won't ever watch Below Deck, yet he watched this fictional version of it.
Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe, our share, retweet.
Love us, please retweet.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
I wanna see ya come through, Queen.